What is up, YouTube? Sam from Nebula X here with our next war recap video. And, I'm back from my little hiatus. I was taking a little bit of time off for the weekend to go off and enjoy the holiday. To all of those who've served, in our military, thank you very much for your service. But now I am going to be hopping back into it. So let's hop into the war log. And as you can see, we are on a very nice streak here, up to 14. Now, I did miss a couple of recaps due to, just life getting in the way and then prepping to get out to the beach over the weekend. But I'm going to be hopping into our latest war, and as you can see, X getting the victory in this one, 69-65. So it was a little bit closer of a war. Very nice job to the opposition in this case. And, even though it was close star-wise, you can see in the total destruction, doing a very, very nice job on the X side, almost 95% total destruction. So let's go ahead. We'll check out what went down in this one. Let's hop into the war details. And as you can see, X just having a slight advantage on the triple count. So 19-15 was enough to push it in our favor. Both clans using the bulk majority of their attacks. As we can see, a few left on the board on each side. So we will go ahead and show what these guys did to our bases. They did a very, very nice job. As you can see, putting up majorly 2 stars on our Town Hall 9s. So there was some struggle at the Town Hall 9 level for them, which is where we were able to step up and get it done. And if we keep going down all the way to our Town Hall 8s, they did miss clearing just a few Town Hall 8s down the stretch of the war. I know this one came down to the end. They were pushing on a comeback, but unfortunately we're not able to get that done. So they left those nukes on the board in order to attempt to get the 3 stars up top, but just coming up short. But nice job to the guys over there. The guys at X doing a very, very nice job, leaving just a couple on the board at the Town Hall 9 level. On the top base, my hit 90%, very, very close. And then I believe there's another one in here, AJ, with a 99%er on their number 5 base, and then a couple more Town Hall 9s just not cleaned up in this one, but getting all of the 8s cleaned up. So giving ourselves a very nice chance at the win in this one. So let's go ahead. We're just going to hop in. Going to just do a few replays from this one. It wasn't the greatest war. There were a few rush bases on this side. And as you can see, the Town Hall 9 game just did not pan out the way it has been for the last few wars for us. So we will hop straight in. We're going to check out first their number 18. We're going to work our way up this time. And it's going to be our boy Little John. Little John, as I've said, we've kind of watched him evolve over the last few months in the clan. He's doing a very, very nice job. And going in on this base, looks like a variation of the Tootsie Roll base, a very common forum style base that can be taken out by, a really nice surgical hog. But I really like John's approach here, going in, doing a Go Valo. So those golems are down. The clan castle is taken care of. It's got the funnel created. The earthquakes open up the core of this base. And he did a very, very nice job here at getting his funnel nice and wide. And those golems are going to path in towards this Tesla and then just keep working their way into the base here. Now, drops his king. He goes for a little bit of a walk, which is okay, but starts to sprinkle in some of his Valks, some CC Valks coming in, and he's got the funnel created just enough so that everyone will march into the core of this base here in just a second. So a rage spell goes down, a heal spell going to keep all the Valks up in the core. All of the air defenses are going to be down here. Can already start to go ahead and send in these balloons and cleaning up his mistake from his last Govalo attempt and doing a very, very nice surgical drop on his balloons. So just targeting in all of the defenses that he can, just 2 or 3 balloons per defense. And that is going to allow him just to smash out the rest of this base. So everything is going down. Balloons making their way to the last Tesla here. The king is being distracted over there. But that's the last defense. So beautiful job on the loon deployment in this one. Is battling a couple of air skeletons, which are going to put in some work against his balloons. But has so many left over, has a couple of Valks that are able to run around. So he's got one max, one up there about 12, one down at about 6 o'clock, and the balloons clumped up on these last few defenses, and that is going to be it for this one. So nice job to our boy John. Really, really evolving as an attacker in the clan and getting it done at the Town Hall 8 level, expanding his repertoire just that much more. All right, gonna go up a bunch and check out our boy Bobby in this one. And Bobby just doing this one. I believe that, I'm not sure if this is a form style base. I know I've seen this base before. But a really nicely designed anti-3 base. But Bobby sends in a couple of hogs, gets the lore here taken care of, and then is going to just drag this out with a few wizards. Excuse me. Goes ahead, drops down his golem to distract. Now, maybe could have waited on that just a little bit because the wizards that he's going to drop are going to be distracted by these buildings here. So they're going to work their way through the buildings. Goes ahead, drops down a clan castle golem. And as soon as this dragon goes down, here come all of his Valks. So doing it with a really, really nice Go Vaho here. So Valks moving in, Golems moving in, doing all of the tanking for him. His heroes in behind everything. Golems are all the way to the core of this base. Goes ahead, drops down a rage spell, a heal spell. As he sets off some giant bombs, encounters some Teslas, and the queen, enemy queen going down here. And the Valk's just all the way now to the backside of this base already. And here come the hogs. He's already pretty much disabled the major threat in that double giant bomb position. So sends them all in at just about 10 o'clock, and they're just going to start working their way through defenses. Golem very nicely gets into this compartment, gets another bomb triggered for him. And here come the hogs. They're going to make their way all the way across the base to get to these last couple of defenses. His heroes, or his king, as well as a couple of Valks are up in that 12 o'clock position. They're going to get that portion of the base cleaned up, and finally drops down his first heal spell for the hogs, and just like 2 or 3 defenses left here. So just did a very, very nice job on this base. Just came in and absolutely smashed it out. Believe is going to take home that second heal spell, as well as a swag poison spell in this one. A couple of cleanup troops are going down, but got the king and the queen working opposite sides of the trash ring. Wizards behind the king, wizards with the queen, hogs down here. Goes ahead, pops the queen ability just because, and then swags out both those spells in the middle and absolutely gets it done. So beautiful job to Bobby on this one. I know this was a cleanup attack. As you guys saw a few videos ago, my Town Hall 8 mini has been getting it done recently, and typically using him to get 2 stars, secure 2 stars on these tougher Town Hall 9s, and getting nice scouts in. So Bobby cleaning that one up after a very nice scout on that one. So let's go up a few more. Check out our boy Demi Eyes, and Demi going in on this base. Kichi Everett. So Demi going to be doing this one with a Go Vaho. So another really, really nice example of a Go Vaho in this one. Gets the easy clan castle. We're going to go ahead and drag this dragon out. Let me go ahead and we'll fast forward through this just a little bit. Drops down the golem. Goes ahead, drops down a couple of wizards with the poison spell. Going to get this clan castle taken care of. His king goes down, as well as a couple of wizards there to get this funnel created. Unfortunately, the dragon turns around, gets on his wizards. And then the Valks, as you can see, they're almost straying on him. Looks like they're going to get all the way around the base, but drops in his clan castle, which has some more Valkyries in it and some wall breakers. Gets this wall opened up, and now the Valks making their way down the lane here. Drops a really nice heal spell for them as they encounter that first bomb position, as well as the Teslas. And some Valks on the outside, some on the inside already. Drops the rage spell. They're going to help push them through that town hall, as well as the rest of those Teslas. And starts to sprinkle in these hogs up from 12 o'clock, working with the Valkyries here. So the Valks have pretty much triggered everything. Has a jump spell down, which was pretty much useless in this case. All the Valks had gone in different directions. They do end up getting the queen taken care of, and the golem does get out there and do a little bit of tanking on that expo for him, but probably was not even necessary in this one. A double giant bomb going off there is going to lose a few hogs, but with his queen still up and a few troops tanking, those golemites doing the tanking on this last archer tower, that is going to do it on this raid. So Demi, even though it probably didn't go the exact way that he drew it up, gets it done, has a bunch of Valks left over, a couple of wizards, and his queen, and that is going to do it on this base. So beautiful job, Demi. Really liked it. and you know, making sure that we got it done down the stretch of this war. All right, one more for you guys, and that is gonna do it. And it is gonna be yours truly going in on their number 4 base. And the only reason I picked this one is because of the use of this baby drag here. So I have been experimenting with the baby dragon as a funneling troop. This is really the only way that I can see it being useful, but doing this one with the Queen Walk Go Vaho. So just seeing the baby drag doing a really nice job on funneling. It's, you know, it is a 10 troop space, but I think that its value over, for instance, 2 wizards and 2 archers is immense. You know, just the amount that they can get done. You can see there's a panic queen ability after a semi-failed lure here, but I'll finally get the drag and the balloons out, or the balloon out, and queen gonna be able to get through that. So, you know, I'm really liking the baby dragon as a funneling troop. If you guys have seen any of my, you know, the starts of my videos, if I've ever gone into my attack log, you can see all I use really for farming is blue velar, and I have been experimenting with throwing the baby dragon there a bit. And, you know, I really like the troop overall for that purpose now. In this raid, hopping back into it, you can see jump spell, rage spell, heal spell down for the Valks, push them through all the way to the core. They're going to rip through the Teslas, as well as both of the Expos. Because I had panicked on the Queen ability earlier, unfortunately the Queen went down, but that is going to actually work out in my favor. The healers are going to get locked on to a couple of Valkyries. The Hogs are moving their way in, and there are pretty much no positions for bombs on the core of this base. So that is going to be pretty much the end of this one. You know, absolutely just rip through it. There is really nothing that's going to stop them. I have sort of an immortal Valkyrie here who is being healed by about 4 healers just to get in and get these few defenses. But the Hogs get into the last couple, and that's going to be it here in just a second. But as I was saying, you know, the baby dragon, I haven't seen a lot of use for it just yet. As far as, you know, like a mass baby drag attack or for anything other than, you know, funneling. But I think, you know, it is a great funneling troop if given the opportunity to use it. So that's going to wrap up this attack. Another really nice 3-star, swagged out the spell there at the end of it. And, you know, that's going to do it for this recap. We did have a couple more 3s up top, both coming from Lights Out, putting up the 6-pack, and you know, doing just a really nice job. And then, of course, my failed attack down the stretch on their top base. I am still working on, as I said, I'm farming with blue velar, so I am working on incorporating it as a war attack, and still getting my timing down on that. But overall, nice job to the guys from X in this war, holding it down. A 14 war win streak. I'm not sure if that's the longest we've ever been on, but we are on a bit of a roll right now. So doing a very nice job. Great job to the guys. The opponents in this one, and, you know, hopefully our fortunes will continue. We are up against Fusion 2.0 this war, about to start in about an hour and a half. It is going to be a pretty tough war this time. We have done a very nice job with recruiting, have gotten some new guys in, so hopefully we're going to be able to keep this streak alive. But they are a level 10 clan, and they are serious business. So you know, looking at their war log, 152 and 42, nothing to snuff at. So hopefully we'll be able to keep it going. And that's going to do it for this recap, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Hopefully the Fusion 2.0 war will go our way. Either way, there'll be a recap up on it. But that's going to do it, guys. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace.
First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on, X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you, X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you.